Sometimes we start to forget about all the little joys of life that makes us feel better, that makes us feel alive. Simply because we get too dwelled in work, college, responsibilities, and so on. But you really need to make time for yourself and enjoy doing something that you love, even if it will last for 10 minutes of your day. It'll help you and cheer you up. Take care of yourself, love yourself, and enjoy every little bit of life.
One's self-esteem can affect their mental health because of self-esteem means feeling good about yourself, and self-esteem can influence life in myriad ways, from academic and professional success to relationships and mental health. So you really need to learn how to love yourself and value yourself no matter how other people are seeing you, because after all, it's you. And I really know it's way easier said than done when it comes to action, but believe me when I say this, I know you can do it because you are a fighter. You've been through a lot, and the fact that you're still here and watching this video means only that you're willing to fight, you're willing to carry on, you're willing to do whatever you set your mind to just because you can do it. And whenever I say this, it's out of total experience. And when I say total experience, I mean my personal experience was mental health problems. And I know everyone has their own experience. Maybe your story is different than mine, and each one of us have their own story. But if I can do it and get over it, you all can do it and get over it. Well, my experience with mental health problems has been with two of the closest and the dearest people to my heart. I'm not gonna mention any further details for the sake of privacy. And it was also with myself and some friends. So mental health problems, as mentioned, are a common human experience. People who know me or who are close to me, they know that I've had over the past 4 years family issues and so many things. Not gonna go through details, but at the end, we had to be living with my mom and like me, my sister, and my little brother. And I actually used to live in a city in Luxor. It's in Egypt. It's called Luxor. The city is towards the south of Egypt. And I've lived there almost my entire childhood and my entire life. And then all of a sudden, we had to move out. So we move out to another city. We don't feel 100% comfortable over there. Then we move to another city, which is actually currently we're living in Cairo. And then when we finally start to settle down and get used to the place, after 2 years, we have to move out again. So right now, like, my parents are not together, and it's been a ride. It's been a roller coaster, to be honest. And it was very tough to adapt with everything new going on. The first dear person to me was going through absolutely a mental health problem, but back then we couldn't realize that this person was going through this. She used to see things that scare her, and that these things weren't obviously seen by anyone else but her. And we didn't understand back then. It was very difficult that sometimes all of a sudden she'd start crying, screaming, and maybe she would lose conscious and pass out. All of this was obviously a mental health problem that needed a cure. If back then we had better awareness, things might have been easier. But once we started to realize that she's going through this mental health problem, we started to talk to her. She thankfully started to get better, and things went smoothly with her, and then that was her story. And part of this was my story. And the second dear person to my heart, she's one of the most warriors that I know, even though that she never admits it. but this person has, from my personal point of view and perspective, she has been through a lot, but she's still holding responsibility and taking care of others in a way she doesn't realize that she's doing. And whenever she says she's feeling low, she's no longer knowing what makes her feel happy. She doesn't find anything that sparks happiness and life inside her. And I know that this is depression, and it's super clear. It's depression. When you start losing how to feel happy, this is depression. We're trying to make her feel better, but sometimes it's just hard to do it on yourself. So if there is a better help, I think this will maybe make things get better for her. So these were my personal experiences with mental health problems. I know you are a fighter, even if no one else tells you this, and even if no one else but you knows this, just think that everything will pass by, and as mentioned from personal experience, no matter how many bad stuff life throws at you, eventually you'll survive it, you'll get over it, because you're a warrior, you're a survivor, you're a fighter, and you are you. So be proud, stay beautiful, stay positive, stay humble, be yourself, be you, and be proud of this. You need always to go outside thinking that you have a crown on your head and that you are a survivor, you are a very cool person out there that deserves to be respected, that deserves to be appreciated. We all need appreciation. It makes us feel that we're doing something. So I here from my place to wherever you are in the world, whether in Egypt or outside of Egypt, I love you and I know that you're doing great. Keep pushing further, keep doing what you are doing. And if you need any further help, if you're facing any problem that you feel like you need someone to talk to, feel free to private message me or text me or email me. I'll provide an email link and I will actually try further on to create a group for people to share their experiences. And this will be a judging-free area, a hatred-free area, and nobody will ever call you out for anything. Just feel free to say whatever you're going through. If you want to private message me, this is going to be 100% confidential and I will 100% respect your privacy. I hope you liked the video and I'm sorry for my awkwardness if I was awkward at first. To be honest, whenever I started filming this, I was super nervous and I didn't know how I'm gonna look like because I have some insecurities about how I look. But I don't know, I'm doing this for a good cause. I'm doing this to reach out for people who need help and they can't get it. Tell me whatever, if you're facing a problem or anything, if I can help you with it, I'll do it. If it's more than what I can help with or provide a solutions for, I'm gonna try as much as I can to connect you with a professional or someone who is professionally educated in this area, a psychiatrist or a doctor or a friend or someone who is responsible for such a thing. And I'll try as much as I can to help you out. So that was all for today. We filmed in Al Azhar Park. All the scenes, all the things you're seeing are from Al Azhar Park. Al Azhar Park is a really big park in Egypt. It's a national park in Egypt or public park. It's a very nice place. This, by the way, is not a paid ad or anything. This is part of the idea of my weekly videos, as mentioned. I'll be filming in different places that I like to go to in Egypt and that I find very beautiful, relaxing, calming. And I thought about this place because whenever I'm feeling down, there are two places that I think of, or two scenes that come to my mind, and they are the beach or greenery or a lake or water. These things make me feel happy. So Hopefully you have enjoyed the scenes and the scenery in this video. Hopefully you have enjoyed the talk. It was sincerely from the heart, and it was all written and talked out to you out of personal experiences. And my experience doesn't have to be like your experience or anything, but just believe me, there are so many things out there to enjoy in this life, because one day we're all gone. Like, this is the only truth and fact about this life. One day we're gonna be all gone. So go and leave happy with something that you're satisfied with, something that you can just say, I lived life. Because we all hope to be feeling this, we've lived life. So that was all for this week, and until next week. So, love, Taz.